Hello friends, welcome to Electronic Circuit Hub. So today we will solve this numerical based on BJT PNP transistor. Okay. So you have got this circuitry, as you see, you have got this circuitry, and now you have to find out the value of IC and the VCE. Okay. So let us understand how will you solve this circuitry and how will you find out the value of IC and VCE of PNP transistor. Okay. So as you can see, this transistor is PNP transistor. As you see here, the arrow goes inwards, and you can see the biasing of this transistor. You see VE 10 volt, RE 1K, Vita DC 150, RC 2.2, and R1 22, R2 10K. So this is basically a voltage divider biasing. Okay, a voltage divider biasing of PNP transistor, right? So you can also say that it is voltage divider biasing or a potential divider biasing. Both are the same. So if you get any question which have these two resistances R2 and R1, then you should understand that this is voltage divider biasing. If you get the voltage divider biasing, you have to find out the two things. Remember guys, if you have the voltage divider biasing in your problem, okay, in your circuit, then you have to find out the value of VTH and the value of RTS. So try to solve this circuit and try to find out the value of VTH and the value of RTH. What is VTH? VTH stands for Thevenin equivalent voltage, and RTH stands for Thevenin's equivalent resistance. What is this? This is Thevenin's equivalent voltage, and this is Thevenin's equivalent resistance. So let us find the value of VTH and the value of RTH. So how will you find the value of VTH? So you can directly apply the formula. So you can see here, let us say this is your VTH node, this dot is your VTH node. So you can apply here like the voltage division rule. So the voltage across this here is VTH. Let's say the voltage across this resistance R1 is given by VTH, which is equals to R1 divided by R1 into VEE. You see here R1 into VEE divide by R1 plus R2. So you can see here the current flows this way, R1 and R2. So R1 into VEE divided by R1 plus R2. If you put this value like 22K, 10K and 10 volt, you will get the VTS value 6.88 volt. You can solve, right? Now let us find the value of RTH. This is basically you can see if currents flows from VE, it goes to R2, then the base of this transistor, then R1. So both resistances R2 and R1 are parallel. Since these two resistors are in parallel, you can apply you can easily find the equivalent resistance of two parallel resistor. Okay, so what would be R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2? So if you put this value, you can find the value of RTH is 6.875. Now you have your value of VTS, you have the value of RTH. You can draw the equivalent circuit of this original circuit. How will you draw the equivalent circuit? Let me explain you. So you can see here, this is the equivalent circuit of your original circuit, and you see this is the VTH, which is 6.88 volt, and this is the RTH, which is 6.88 kilo ohm. Now this is V 1K and 2K as usual. Okay, so this is the equivalent circuit of your original circuit. Now your circuit looks like this. Okay, you have now the voltage source here, you have the resistance, base resistance, and rest is same. Okay, this is called Thevenin's voltage source, and this is called Thevenin resistance. Okay, now so if you remember the formula to find out the value of IB equals to, in this case, IE divided by beta DC. Okay, IE divided by beta DC. What is the B of this transistor? It is 0.7. What is the RE? RE is 1K. Now what you can do is you need to now you want to find out the value of IE. If you find the value of IE, you can calculate then VCE. What you need to find out? The value of IC and VCE. So in order to find out the value of IC, since IC equals to IE, you need to first find out the value of IE. So how will you find the value of IE? So it's very simple. You need to apply the KVL on this loop. Okay, how will you apply? VTH, you see here plus and minus, VTH minus RTH into IB. Okay, and RTH value is 6.88K into IB. Then again plus VB, voltage drop across base to emitter. Then IE into RC, IE into, this is the RC 1K, IE into RC minus VE. So if you solve this equals to 0, and since this is unknown, IB is unknown and IE unknown, you want to solve it for IE. How will you solve? You can replace your IB value from here. IB equals to IE divided by beta DC. Okay, so now if you replace this IB by this value, IE divided by beta DC, you will have only one unknown, that is IE. And now you can easily solve for IE, right? So how will you solve for IE? IE given by VTH plus VB minus VE divided by RE plus RTH divided by beta DC, and if you solve, this is minus 2.31 milliampere. Okay, this current will come in the negative current. I is negative current. Now since IC equals to IE, your IC value is 2 minus 2.31 milliamps. What is your RC value? This is RC, this is 2.2K, and now you can easily find the value of VCC. So what is VCC? What is the VC? VC equals to IC into RC. So what is your IC? 2.31 milliampere into RC 2.2. You can solve this. Your VC value is 5.08 volt. Okay. Now you have got RE equals to 1K. So you can easily find the value of VE voltage. You found the voltage at this node. This is VC, and you now trying to find the voltage at this node, that is VC. VE. So V equals to VEE minus IE into RE. Okay. Now you have the value of IE. Now you have the value of RE. So if you solve this, your VE equals to 7.68 volt. Right. Now you can easily find the value of VEC. Okay, what is the VEC? VE minus VC. Okay, so what is VE? 7.68 minus VC 5.08. So your VEC value is 2.6. Okay, so now guys, I might have done mistake here. This should be VEC, not VCE. Right. So here you see, if you find the VCE, that value becomes negative. Okay, negative minus 2.6. If you find VEC, that value become positive, and that is 2.6. Now you have the value of IC, which is 2.3 milliampere, and the value of VEC, which is 2.6 milliampere. Okay, so guys, I hope that after watching this video, you will able to solve this kind of problem if you are asked in any university exam, okay, or in your examination. If you are asked to evaluate, to understand this kind of circuit problem, and you asked to find out the value of IC and VCE of PNP transistor, not NPN. NPN, to find out the value of NPN transistor is bit easy. Okay, but here it's a bit tricky. So you have to understand how will you apply the KVL, how will you solve for different value, and you also need to understand what is the value of IE and IC, since they both are the negative value, right? So if you have any further question, feel free to ask me in comment section. Thanks for watching this video.